Good morning, my students. Welcome to a new class. Today is the first class of the fifth term, right? And the topic for today is Dream Jobs Vocabulary. The objective is to increase vocabulary about jobs and professions, right? And, well, first of all, I wanted you to remember what they will learn the last term. We learned about, very good, reported speech and relative pronouns, right? When do we use reported speech? Excellent. We use reported speech when we want to transmit or convey a message to a third person, right? And do you remember when do we use relative pronouns? Excellent. We use relative pronouns to give extra information about something or someone, right? And do you remember that we use relative pronouns in order to make the definitions, right? Okay. As you know, the topic for today is dream job. And I wanted you to told you something about me, right? For example, when I was a teenager, I would love to be a medical technician, right? And I decided to study medical technician. At the same time, I was studying English in the Politécnica Nacional, right? In my neighborhood, my neighbors know that I was learning English, right? And some of my neighbors have problems with English, and they always asked to me to teach a little bit of English to them, right? And I did that, right? And some of my neighbors told me that I would be a very good English teacher, and I was thinking about that. Then I decided to change my career into being an English teacher, right? And here I have a phrase that caused a very big effect on me, right? It says, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It's by Nelson Mandela, right? And this phrase changed my point of view, and I decided to be an English teacher because I really love English and I really love teaching English, right? And that's why I'm here, right? Now, I wanted you to think, what is your dream job? Can you think in that? Would you like to be a doctor? Would you like to be a teacher too? Maybe would you like to be an astronaut? Or maybe would you like to be the president of the republic? Have you ever think in something like that? I wanted you to think in that, right? What's your dream job? And here we have another question that could make the difference in your answer, right? Maybe would you prefer to work in your dream job or in a job that pays better? What do you think it's important? The payment, the money, or your passion, your job, your dream job? What is better for you? Would you work in a work that pays better? I wanted you to think that, right? Now, I'm going to present you some jobs or professions between you can choose, right? First of all, we have an accountant, a baker, a barber, a bartender, a builder, a butcher, an electrician, an engineer, a fireman, a flight attendant, or an attendant, right? A hairstylist or a hairdresser, a journalist, a pilot, a plumber, a policeman, a postman, a receptionist, a scientist. And I wanted you to notice in these definitions, right? That here we are going to use the relative pronouns. For example, an account is a person who the relative pronouns, remember that, who looks after the finance in our organization, in an organization, right? What is a postman? A postman is a person who is employed to deliver, right? Or collect letters and parcels. Is used in American English, right? Or a scientist. Would you like to be a scientist? This was one of my choices, right? My choices. A scientist is a person who is studying or has expert knowledge of one for more of the nature or physical science, right? Okay, here we have more professions and jobs. Would you like to be a carpenter or a cashier, a chef, a cleaner, a dentist, an accountant, a judge? A judge, do you know what is a judge? It's a person or a public officer appointed to decide cases in a law court, right? Would you like to be a lawyer, a musician? This is one of the most interesting, right? Or would you like to be a nurse, a painter, a photographer, a secretary, a tailor, a technician, as me was studying medical technician, right? A waiter, a welder, or a vet, right? What would you like to prefer? Now, what's your homework for today? Your homework, first of all, you have to make the 5th term cover in your notebook. The title will be My Dream Job. And what you are going to do? You have to make a draw or paste something about your dream job, right? And then I want you open your book in page number 43. And Mr. Altamirano, you have to open your book in page number 103, right? And you have to complete exercise number 1, vocabulary, and no more, right? This is your homework for today. And you have to present your homework until, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Okay, my dear students, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Have a nice day. Bye, my students.